You've built the brand as a subscription first brand, which is obviously so important for things like unit economics and perfectly lends itself to a product like yours. How has the subscription side of the business grown, and where do you see that going to in terms of how many subscribers you'd ultimately like? I know brands with some of them have a few thousand subscribers and are really happy. Others have hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Yeah, well, we are targeting the top 5% of skincare spenders. We don't need hundreds of thousands of subscribers, although I wouldn't say no if they came knocking at our door. But the model is certainly more of a premium one. However, we could only be a subscription business because part of the ethos of Klira is to be honest with people about what will work and what can make a real change in their skin. And so that means applying the right skincare for you every single day. Also, and that's true of any formulation, but then with Klira specifically, your treatment is going to evolve over time and with seasons or hormonal changes or whatever over time. So you're on a long-term journey towards the healthiest skin you can possibly have with us. So yeah, we want to change the way people think and buy about skincare so that they get real results and they get fewer half-empty bottles in their bathroom cabinet that are a waste.
Oh, yes, because yours also has zero waste. Is that right?
Zero waste, yeah. You finish it at the end of the month and there's just absolutely nothing in the bottom and it's really pleasing. I love that about it. And then you just screw your new cartridge in, which has all been freshly made for you. You've got it in the lab within 48 hours of it being mixed. So no degradation of actives. It's a really exceptionally effective and beautiful product.
And as you grow for those goals of bringing manufacturing house, internationalisation, what role will Triffin have?
I think that Triffin is going to be so important as we go through in terms of live cash flow management on all of those projects, reporting optimizations on margin and unit costs. I have all of that data from the system, and those will be the two big things to be watching during the next 6 months.
And do you think you would have got to that data yourself if...
Like I said at the beginning, I guess I'd have had to actually, but no, I didn't. I did not know about these metrics until we started working together, and now they are the foundation of the business. And I'm sure why I have been able to have good conversations with investors as well.
So bring it back to the school gates scenario. You guys must have had a big plan to go into this together, but has it gone better than expected, worse than expected, or is it a bit of both?
Oh, in some ways it's a bit of both, because it's also, I think anyone that's done a startup, it goes great and it's great, and then it doesn't go great and it's really horrible. But no, when I look at where we are now and feeling the business itself become more robust, and I know that we've delivered a product and brand that we're incredibly proud of, and it does live out what we wanted to put out into the world. So no, I think we're both absolutely delighted with it, and so happy that more people are now getting to know it and try it for themselves.
And actually, just in case there's women watching this, which I'm sure there will be, let's just talk about the skincare routine. Because do you use the product?
I do use it, I do.
Because your skin looks amazing. I have to say, I'm sitting here talking to you and thinking your skin does look really amazing. I'm one of these people who has a lot of products and just switches between them. And you said, don't do that. That's not good for your skin. Why not?
Because anything you're applying to your skin to try with a goal of whatever it is to moisturise your skin or reduce pigmentation, whatever it is that you're hoping it will do, it can only do it if you apply it every single day over a long period of time, because cells don't change their behaviour overnight. You can moisturise really well. And there's a lot of the really nice, big brand, expensive creams, I know the kind of thing I'm talking about, that are great moisturisers.
Yeah.
But for an active change in the skin, cellular change is possible, and even reverse aging is possible, but you have to apply the ingredients every day over years.
So the idea that one product is going to change your life overnight is not?
No, that's absolutely a lie.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But there are things that can do it, but over the long term, have a really profound effect in the skin in the end.
Brilliant. So before we wrap up, what's your 3 bits of advice for people watching today and thinking, how can they do what Sophie's done? How can they do what Klira Skin has done?
I think number one would be just to never give up when you hit obstacles. Sometimes I think about lying in bed at night on certain days and thinking, am I mad now to keep going? But you do just keep going and find your ways around the problems. Number 2, you absolutely have to have your financials in order. Otherwise, you don't even know if you have a great business. And having that realism of what money you've got will free you to not be scared about it and then commit to your business and do all those things.
So use Triffin for that.
Absolutely use Triffin. They're amazing. And then my third bit of advice would be hire the best people you can. And if you hire one great person, ask them who they know that are brilliant, because personal recommendations and everything is brilliant. And in the end, it's the team that you build around you that will decide if you can scale successfully or not.